God. Fucking ratones eating my fucking money. Carlos, this is a stupid fucking problem to have. But it is a problem, nonetheless. Rat fuckers. Rat fuckers.
Ain't it funny how even the worst of heathens try to get righteous when they think the Lord is about to tap them on the shoulder? Listen, Esther, if I wasn't so sick, I would give you one of these across your ugly lips. Who you calling ugly, sucker? I'm calling you ugly. I could stick your face in some dough and make some gorilla cookies.
Well, the Democrats' way of running this country is to go tell us all how we ought to make sacrifices. God, they're great on that stuff. But they're all going to have us over the hill to the poorhouse. We ain't going to be able to drive over there because we ain't got no gas, so we're going to have to walk it.
Oh, the Reader's Digest says walking is very good for you.
Oh, ain't that lovely? The Reader's Digest can always put a little joy into poverty. Listen, my whole point is this whole thing with the energy and everything. This is all a conspiracy. No, you know that it's a conspiracy there. Listen, for years, all our lives, they've been telling us to go out and buy stuff that use energy. You know, all electrical stuff. They got electric toasters, electric ovens, electric stove, electric stereo, electric TV, electric razor, electric hair blower, electric knives, electric every damn thing. Not to mention the cars. And now, after all the big corporations there make the billions and billions of dollars worth of profits, signals, wham, they're changed. And after telling us for years that we can't live without this junk, now they tell us that we gotta live without it. The country is going straight into the dumper.
Twitter user @Wayne A. Schneider asked, which of you is more like Jesus? Trump, let's start with you.
I love the Bible. I've read the whole book. I love the Bible. Great book. Incredible book. I love Corinthians. I love both of them. I think they're incredible. I love their leather. And I'll say this. I really do. I love it. And I'll say the Book of Job. Incredible book. Incredible book. It's Jobs is in the Bible. Jobs is in the Bible. If our president wasn't reading the Quran, maybe he'd know that. But here's the point. Very important. Very important. Jesus, most boring part of the book. Are you kidding me? He's a very boring guy. They should have chopped him up into pieces. They should have chopped him up. Why did they crucify him? He came back like Voltron. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I would be a way better Jesus. Way better Jesus. Way better Jesus.
All right. I will, based on the audience reaction, points to Mr. Trump on that. Senator Sanders?
Look, I'm not like Jesus at all. There's nothing in common. I'm far older than Jesus ever was. I don't know, maybe he would have run for, Emperor Rome or something if he'd lived as long as I did. But let me say this. I am not particularly religious. However, I do have a Holy Spirit-like effect on Vermonters and Vermont-like people. Wherever two or more Birkenstocks are gathered, I am in their midst.
All right, points now to Senator Sanders.
Something a burglar would not want to see when he breaks into a house. Rob.
Naked grandma!
Naked, huh?
I don't want to see that either.
I know you're right, okay? Nobody wants to see a naked grandma, but what are the chances of you breaking in the house and running up into your grandmama naked? Looking for the naked grandmama in the house, outside, in the woods, on the blanket.
Oh, you should be coming on pretty soon, dude. How much do you smoke?
This will be a little demonstration of that. Listen up. That was my skull. I'm so wasted.
you closely, then I'll see right. Defy me once and I'll be out of sight. Don't make me stay and think I'll be nice. I'd rather fight and be the one who despises.
All right, kids, good morning and welcome to another exciting episode of the original Red Pill Show, formerly the Red Pill Show. Whatever. Today is Thursday, April 22nd, 2021. This show is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please use at your own risk. This show is copyrighted by Freedom Revolution Network, me, Podbean.com, and I don't know where else we're on. Spreaker, temporarily. And I'll talk about that in a minute. No part of this show, if that's what it is, can be reused, rebroadcasted in any way, shape, or form without our written consent, or you can just ask. Finally, this show is opinionated. The host, especially me, callers 815-290-0912, co-hosts, people that are guests, people that are naughty in the chat room, that deserve a spanking and will be cast into the pits of hell forever if they misbehave and don't meet our community standards, which we don't have any, are and always will be opinionated. Under no circumstances whatsoever should opinions be taken as advice. If you're seeking professional advice, we strongly encourage you to hire a licensed, if required, person in his or her field there, little Tommy. He-Man. No. That's his name. I fucked that all up. Welcome. Wake up. Welcome to the original Red Pill Show. Broadcasting live on Freedom Revolution Network, Podbean, and YouTube, and I don't even know where else. It doesn't really matter. Soon to be banned from all of them, I'm sure. That's why I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. especially monetization and relying on a platform that you just do one little boo-boo and they shit can you. Sorry about that. That ain't happening with me. So I learned my lesson a long time ago. Quite honestly, to have faith in organizations and people, because about 9 times out of 10, they're going to fuck you sideways. Okay, that's enough of that. So what's going on? Broadcasting live from the wonderful state so far from Florida. I've been here 6 months now and started my journey leaving my home state of Illinois. What? 3 years ago, pretty much to the date. Went to Colorado. Loved Colorado. Beautiful. I would consider. Don't take everything I say literally. Well, you said you'd go back to Colorado. I said I would consider. You have to listen to what I'm saying. Do you understand the words come out of my mouth? Because I don't think you do. Consider going back to Colorado, although I think it's highly unlikely because they're one of those states that just totally mishandled COVID. And I almost got stuck there last summer. And I'm like, nope, I'm getting the hell out of here. So thank you very much to COVID and whoever is, well, there really isn't anybody accountable or responsible. I know this. If I release the virus that caused a global pandemic, debatable, and totally ruin the economy globally, I think it'd be getting a big bill not to mention sitting in a prison cell, disappearing. But no, nobody's accountable for any of this, just you and me. It's our fault. It's your fault for living your life and busting your ass and all that other kind of crap. So anyway, that's that. And I decided to move to Florida because I was watching who was handling COVID, where I could live my life normally, define normal, and not dysfunctionally. And that was Florida. If you're looking for a place to live and work and grow, and pretty much essentially living just short of in paradise, at least weather-wise, traffic sucks. People are going to kill you, and that's not a joke. This is the place. That's all I can tell you. Everybody that's come to visit me, which has been my son and his girlfriend thus far, didn't want to leave. And I'm pretty sure they're coming back. So take that and shove it. All right, here we go. I am going to, if I can find it, share a little bit. Okay, now this show's been, this is kind of embarrassing, but whatever. Not this show exactly. It's evolved or devolved to this, depending how you look at it. On Freedom Revolution Network, I was on Freedomizer Radio. I was doing my own thing. I just been going all over the place. I'm pretty sure. Because look, man, I'm just looking for stability in a home and structure. And quite honestly, I haven't found that and been searching for probably, 5 years. 5 years. I turned into one of those people. I don't know gender. If I misspeak, I'm sorry. Well, you said guys. You think women don't deal with this? And I have a really good, well, I don't know if she's a really good friend. I'm still trying to figure her out. I don't know if she's listening. No offense, my dear anonymity, but she's a couple years younger than me. And she's not going through exactly what I've gone through. I mean, she won't give me any details because she's really private, but She pretty much just said, I'm going through what you went through in Colorado. I'm like, fuck. Really? I don't wish that on anybody. But I'm saying, I'm a very structured person. I like to get up at, well, I've been up since 3:30 this morning because I went to see if my last paycheck was in my checking account from my previous employer that I resigned from. And I got up at 3:30. I'm like, okay, I got to see if it's in there. And sure as shit, it wasn't. And I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Really? More bad Florida stories or former employer stories. And then I emailed my former boss, but I was nice. So hopefully it was an oversight. You can, please let me know, blah, blah, blah. No sooner than shit than I go back into my checking account online and the money's in there. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because I thought transactions went through at midnight. That's what I've always been told. But I'm not one of those people that I'm waiting till 12:01 a.m. to see if my check was deposited. I mean, it's not that bad. I do live paycheck to paycheck like probably most of you out there. But I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Really? And then I checked again. And it was there. All of it, every penny. And then I emailed my former boss and said, I don't know what happened. I don't know. It's there. My apologies. It was a pleasure working for you. Have a great day. That was it. But I'll tell you what. I know how it feels. Again, my life has gone in a big circle. How it's a bitch at 19, and then you get in your 20s and 30s and 40s, and for some of you won't know this yet. Then your 50s, and then it's like I'm 19 again. I'm like, where's my check? What happened? You motherfucker, you didn't pay me. Whatever, which did not happen, but like, really? And I know a lot of people are dealing with this stuff. I keep seeing financial problems and people struggling and help and asking for this and that, especially our vets. So if you can help them out, do it. I don't have any way to tell you. I'm following some people on Twitter and I'm trying to get them on here, but they have not responded yet. That's usually where I get my people that I interview off of Twitter, the only social media that I'm on right now. So anyway, welcome to the show. Wake up. Good morning. Have some coffee, whatever. Your Jack Daniels, whatever the fuck. I don't recommend that. Whatever you got to do to wake your ass up. So we're on a lot of formats, and none of them that I'm on that would really matter if I'm not anymore. And I know enough if I have to get my own domain and put my shows for downloads only, which would be a podcast, I can do that. I don't want to do that. Podbean's been fantastic. I don't like them altering the music, which pisses me off because I have permission to play the music I'm playing. And I want you to enjoy that because everybody, who is that? Who is that? Well, it's either Forever Still or Edge of Paradise. Both have interviewed. Maya's kind of disappeared on me. I don't know where she's at. Regardless, doesn't matter. Awesome voice, awesome, just an awesome band. So the song that I play usually is Last Day by Forever Still. Every time I play it, who is that? Is that Amy Lee and Evanescence? And I'm like, no, that's Forever Still. So I've been a fan about 7-8 years, and I always plug them as much as I can. Spreaker's different. They don't have an algorithm. They let you play music, and I guess if you're naughty, they spank you. But I haven't gotten a spanking from them yet, so I prefer Spreaker. I temporarily disabled my account because I'm trying to figure things out because I thought I wasn't going to get paid, and I really didn't know what I was going to do for money. Then I'll get into the whole Bitcoin thing because that goes into that. Because I've noticed some things. I've just learned some more things about Bitcoin or the process of and blockchain. I'm going to share that. And I'm trying to cut my unnecessary, unessential, just like all of us, we're non-essential. Non-essential bills and Spreaker got axed, but I'll probably get back onto it. So anyway, because we're on iHeartRadio and just a lot of platforms. But like I said, I don't want to be on one. Technically, I'm on 3. Sorry, Scarlett. Freedom Revolution Network, Podbean, and Spreaker. So that's my portals, if you will, to get not necessarily platforms, just portals to get into platforms. And I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket for more reasons than one. I've quit many times, even on Freedom Revolution Network. I don't want to get into it. I think I've been fired too. I don't really know. I got to collect unemployment if I was fired. But I'm kidding. I never collected unemployment in my life, and I never will. Even recently, which I resigned. It's a long story. I don't want to get into it, but I've never collected unemployment in my life. I've went and found another job like I just did recently in a day. Oh, woe's me. I better get unemployment and sit on my fat ass till I find a job. No, I go and I find a job, and I've never not found a job. So I've never collected unemployment, but I do it bass-ackwards, I guess, from how most people do it. Oh, I got fired. Time to go to the unemployment office or whatever. No, time to get on whatever and find a job. If I can't find a job, which has never happened, then I would file for unemployment or consider it. That's just me.
Oh, you're an asshole. Blah, blah, blah.
First time I heard that one. So we're going to share a little bit of stats here from Podbean. Now, I was getting into it because I've flip-flopped this, that, been everywhere. 2,582 downloads, 95 in the last month, 31 in the last week, and 11 yesterday. Now, why I'm saying this is because I think, don't hold me to this.
You never do what you say you're going to do. Mm-hmm.
That's Scarlett. Sorry. Get bitched at. Get bitched at from a woman? Okay, we're not going there. Sorry. Actually, guys are assholes too, just to be fair, ladies. Actually, men are more hard to deal with than women. Trust me on that one. Oh, so blah, 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 blah. Well, I got the bigger dick, so you know what? You lose. Where a woman just yells at you and doesn't give you sex and then takes your money. So I really don't know which one's worse, actually. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to try to be on here. Try. Because I'm getting up real early. Here's my day. Not that you alls give a fuck, but whatever. You alls? I have an exercise bike / Peloton, but it's not. I'm not paying $1,200 for a fucking exercise bike. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I am, however, on the Peloton app, which when I work out is on my iPad. And Kendall's great. Alex is great. There's some more. I guess Cody's okay. I looked at him a couple times. Not looked at him. I mean, whatever. But used him as a coach. My former boxing instructor from Colorado, boxing coach, Anna, at Magic Fitness. Fitness Magic? What the fuck is it? I think it's Magic Fitness in Loveland, Colorado. Check it out. Great person. Very motivating. She's motivating me to get my NASM certification, which I think I'm going to go for in the fall. But anyway, I think because I wake up at least by 5. Today I got up at 3:30. I wasn't tired. Whatever. Went to bed like at 9:45. I'm just not tired. So if I'm not tired, I'm not going to lay there because I just start thinking. I'm bass-ackwards from people again. When they go to bed, their mind races. My mind doesn't race. It's calm. I fall asleep, but then when I wake up, my mind's racing. And if I don't calm it down, I stay up. And I go, I'm not going to sit here and think about stupid shit and mental masturbation. I'm going to get up. And that's usually what I do. But I'm usually up by 5. I want to jump on the exercise bike, do my workout, take a shower, get on here by 6 a.m. I have to be out of here by 7 a.m. So that's an hour of my bullshit, which should be enough for you. Shows have gone 2, 3, almost 4 hours sometimes. I don't care. I just have a life to live. And I've always enjoyed doing this for whatever reason. Quite honestly, it's mostly therapy for me. But I also like to share, which is sometimes perceived as all about me. Once again, I can talk about me because I can. I really can't talk about you. And if I do, I got to be careful. And it's not about me or you. It's about us. That's the best way I can explain it. I really don't do it for me. I don't do it for you. I do it for us. Everyone involved. It's a big open AA meeting. So you're welcome or you can go fuck yourself. It doesn't matter to me. So that's it. So I'm going to try to do this at 6 a.m. every morning, Monday through Friday, maybe even Saturday, Sunday. It all depends on what I got going on, but definitely Monday through Friday to stick to my structure. So that's what I'm going to try to do. All right. So that's all that. That's just recent. I like sharing, and this freaks me out, actually, believe it or not. I'm just going to do the last year because I've been on Podbean for a year. But this is what freaks me out. I'm just sharing, okay? Of course, United States is number 1. We're all united and nobody hates each other. United Kingdom, 2nd. Australia is 3rd. Canada, India, Russia. Brazil, Italy, Thailand, Switzerland, Iran, Mexico. Danny Trejo's in Sons of Anarchy. I love that guy. The fucking guy's awesome. Puerto Rico. Wait a minute. I thought Puerto Rico was part of the U.S. What's going on here? Sweden, South Africa, Spain, Guyana. Is that how you say it? Germany, Denmark, France, Iceland, Japan, St. Lucia. I've been to St. Lucia. Beautiful. I got sunburn really bad there. Moldova, I don't know. Nigeria, Netherlands, Norway, New Zealand, Poland, Taiwan, and then unknown, which is maybe firefighters, military, teacher. I don't know who it is. They don't want their IP address identified. So, and on that note, thank you to all of you. You are all heroes to me from the bottom of my heart, period. So there you go with that. As far as the United States of America, this gets interesting. Florida is number 1. Colorado, really? 2. Well, this has been the past year. Virginia, home of John Carter. Illinois, that's kind of fascinating. California, that one really freaks me out. I don't know how I relate to anybody in California. I don't. If I work for corporate and go, well, Tim, you're really resonating with people in California. I'm like, what are you, fucking crazy? Really? That makes no sense. Texas, that makes more sense. Ohio, Washington State, South Carolina, Tennessee, where I'm going to marry my future wife as my sister, Indiana, Michigan. Get the hell out of Michigan. Pennsylvania, Georgia, New York City, get the hell out of there too. Wisconsin, Oregon, Louisiana, Kansas. Oh, Dorothy, I'm going to get you and your little dog too. Montana, North Carolina. That's not good. North Dakota, Nevada, Oklahoma, West Virginia, Alabama, Arizona, District of Columbia, Delaware, Missouri, New Hampshire, New Jersey, Utah, Vermont, and unknown again. So listeners in Canada, Ontario, British Columbia, Newfoundland, and Labrador. Labrador? What is that? In Quebec. In Australia, mate. New South Wales, Western Australia, and unknown. So that's enough of that. That's the past year. Most people are listening on Podbean, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Chrome, Google Chrome. I don't know what else. Tune in. I don't even know what this Amazon Music Podcast, browsers, whatever. I really don't give a shit though. I don't care. But I'm sharing. I'm recognizing, giving recognition to fans, people that are listening to this network and to my stupid ass show, if that's what you want to call it. So anyway, pop into the chat room here. Who's in here? We want Dwayne. Dwayne's busy right now. La la la. I don't know what he's doing. Could you get on? Get on what? You want Dwayne? I just popped on. I don't know what's going on. This isn't planned. And if you want Dwayne's got his own show. Would you like me to just bring him on? I did that yesterday, actually. And then I can leave. Is that what you want? Huh? No, that's Kentucky. Yeah, it's both of them. Marry your sister. All right. So I'm going to check the Podbean. Oh, Dwayne does a good show. You like listening to him? Listen. Go ahead. Get the hell out of here and go on to Night Talk, and you can listen to him. All right? This is a Red Pill show, not the Dwayne show, whatever the fuck he calls it. Let's see here. I can't read. The lettering is so small. Of course, my eyes are perfect on Podbean, but we gave a few people in the Podbean chat room too. And I think Dwayne just popped in. So what's up? Yeah. Hello.
I had to pick on you. You said I was busy. Like, no, motherfucker, I'm sitting here watching your whole show.
No, I know. I saw you pop in.
No, you do know we have been fired. Both of us, right?
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Do you forget that whole situation where you said I wasn't fired? I don't know if I was. I don't know if I wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I never got a letter of termination of employment, so I don't know. Probably, you're gonna fire me, have a set of balls to do it, and send me a letter. You know what I mean, or an email or something.
Are we truly employed or just donating our time?
Not getting paid. So, where's my check?
Right.
Yeah. I believe in charity, but I want to give to charity based on my decisions. And in this situation, I'm giving my time and experience and whatever else.
I mean, there's nothing else better to do.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good way I think this is a great way to kill an hour or two or three. I mean, what are you going to do? Sit around and watch TV or I don't even know. Drink? No.
No.
You only can do so much of some things, so a little bit of moderation and everything in this show. I think everybody should do a show. I really do.
You know what? I was telling my friend Patrick that, who has appeared on here on the network with me before. He was going like, I want to do what you guys do. I'm like, fucking call Scarlett.
Yeah.
Fucking call Scarlett. Get on with me and her and TLO during the fucking night. We'll see how you fucking do, and then boom.
Yeah, it takes a lot of practice though. Cause I would just recommend downloading Audacity and even listen how you sound.
That's what I did.
Yeah, and then find your cadence and your tone, and then get a better mic, this and that and everything else, and then do a podcast.
Speaking of Mike, where the fuck is my mic, Tim?
Send me your address again. I'll send it to you. I know. It's sitting in my garage. It's not like I'm using it. It's just sitting there. I'll get it to you.
No, you said something. I just had to pick on you going like, yo, Tim, about that.
Yeah. But Get a good mic for $100. I've been through, oh God, 7 or 8 mics before I picked this one. And then a little EQ mixer and start
We're set to go.
talking. Yeah, let's just start talking. And there lies in the challenge. Talk about what? Beat the shit out of me. I don't know. Talk about you. Talk about what's going on, because people, I think, want to hear it. So
You see it, got home from work, just fucking not really doing much. Sit here, saw you popped on. I'm going like, can I go annoy Tim in the fucking chat room?
yeah, well, half the time I don't look at it, to be honest with you, but I don't want to be rude, so I do. Like right now, I got what? Shatami Labaz. I don't know who that is. Ravi, and PBG4. I don't know what that name is. In the Podbean chat room, and they're all giving us hearts, love. They're giving us love, which we need more of. Without sounding corny, but that's what they're doing. So there you go. Somebody likes us, me, whatever, you. A lot of people like you, they're saying. You froze up again. You're just smiling. Now, we want to... Yeah, Havy. Who's Havy? Have you ever had a man? Oh. Well, if we're going to talk about gay stuff, then yeah, he would be the guy, too. He can have his own show. Ain't touching it with the 10-foot pole. I have a problem with it, but not playing butt darts with anybody. I'm sorry. It's just not me. I know my sexuality, and I'm not going to try to shove it down your throat. I like women. I guess that's my problem. Look at it that way. And there you go. So this is not...
My sexuality?
You need a new computer. And I hear me in the background.
It's not my computer. It's my fucking router.
I have that problem, actually, right now.
It's the fact that I have too many devices. My Xbox is updating.
Oh, running out of bandwidth?
Well, the Xbox is off. It will still update while it's off. I got another Xbox downstairs running. Mom's phone and tablet's on it. My phone's off of it. My Google Home's on it. My light bulbs are running off my Wi-Fi.
So have you ever had a man? They want you. See that?
Let me see if that helps shutting my lights off.
I don't know. Are you going to ignore me?
No, what did you say?
Well, look at the screen. Who's that?
I don't know.
They want you. Have you ever had a man? I mean...
Oh, no. Nope. Out of here. Goodbye. Not dealing with you today.
Wait, you can't block people on my show. Everybody's welcome.
Not dealing with you today. That's a troll from my show.
Well, what the hell is he doing on here then?
Anywhere I appear, he follows me.
Well, yeah, but you weren't on yet. He's looking for you.
Well, you found me.
Yeah, well, it's not hard to do. All right, so I got a bitch about Bitcoin, or at least the blockchain process. So I needed some money because of the shit I was talking about. So I want to transfer some Bitcoin. And when you do that, there's a transfer fee. Kind of like at an ATM when you take money out and we're going to charge you $3. Oh, gee, thanks a lot. Okay, whatever. What choice do you have? So there's transfer fees, and they're getting pretty high. But there's a slider that you can lower it down or raise it up. So the cheaper or the less the transfer fee is, the longer it's going to take, because the miners that decide to pick your transaction make that money off of you. And of course, they want to make as much money as possible. So in the higher you put it, the quicker it goes, because they're making more money off of you. Well, I'm still waiting. This is day 2 or 3 still for some transactions to go. I thought something was wrong. And I emailed technical support about this and on something. And They said no, it can take that long because they're not making any money. They just don't want to do it for $5.
Wow.
So, and they said there's two reasons: either they don't want to make $5 and waste their time, or the network is so busy doing blockchain calculations that it's overcrowded and you're just going to have to wait. So I don't like that, because I thought something was wrong. And if I lost my Bitcoin, I was going to be really upset, really upset, because I've never had that happen.
So did you end up getting your money yet or no?
Yeah, it finally went through, not all of them, but some of them. And I'm like, this is ridiculous, man, because I've never had that problem before. It usually happens within a couple hours at the most, not days. So I don't know. We'll see too, because I also had Bitcoin Cash and I just transferred that into Dogecoin, which is a joke, but it's gone up so much. I want to be part of the joke. So I'm going to see what happens with that one. But
You know what? A couple of my friends have that. Like a couple of old staff members from the old residential I was in. And I was talking to the one yesterday about it. He was like, with how much it's going up and down, I don't know if this is a good thing I'm invested in or a bad thing.
Well, it's more of a speculation. I mean, the whole thing's speculation, but this is an altcoin, and it was a joke. It was a coin created out of a meme. And Elon Musk is like buying it, and everybody's buying it. And it's like a joke, but it's really not funny because it's gone from a penny to, I think it's like 40 something cents now.
Jesus Christ.
Right. And people are predicting $1. So.
Damn, dude. Fucking, I didn't know it went up by that much. I haven't kept up with it. Fucking, I just invested in the joke fucking yesterday.
Well, you know what? I'll jump on the bandwagon just for it's $100. I mean, really? I mean, spend $100 going out to dinner and having drinks with or without somebody. It's like, if I lose $100, I don't care. But if I turn 100 into, 200, 300, 500, 1,000, why not? it's not worth it.
Right.
But I think
that's kind of how Bitcoin is too.
It all is. All the cryptocurrency, it's all just that. But Ethereum and Bitcoin are probably, quote unquote, the safest. The rest of them are all altcoins, and they have a nickname of shitcoin, which means they're going to go to shit. So I would be very careful. I look at it like this. If you go to the racetrack with horses and you bet on the long shot, that's what you're doing. So you got to be
no thanks. Yeah, no.
Right. I mean, if you want to throw $20, $50, $100, like I just did, that's your decision. I'm not telling you what to do, but why not? I mean, it's a joke. It's like buying a lottery ticket or gambling, going to Vegas. It's pretty much what it is. So.
Right. No. Yeah, I get that. Now, we were talking about it at work last night because one of my manager bought into it last night. And I said, instead of doing Dogecoin, why don't you do fucking Bitcoin? It's safer. And she went like, the fuck is Bitcoin? I'm like, how the fuck you not know what Bitcoin is, but you know what Dogecoin is? Like, wake up, people. And then she went like, well, do you hold on to my email and my password? I'm like, no! You do not. Do not give your cryptocurrency email and password out. That is the quickest way to lose money.
Well, I have a choice, but there's just no way I can recover my net worth just traditionally by saving or retirement or whatever. So, I really don't have a choice. So that's why I'm doing it. And so far, so good. I mean, I've done very well. But I want to, here's a question, Dwayne. I want you to answer it from someone in the chat room on Podbean. It's Ravi or Ravi, Ravi. He's asking, what is your show about?
My show?
No, my show. I want you to answer
your
it,
show?
though. Mhm.
So your show. So Tim challenges people's perspective, way of thinking. He'll bring old events, current events, and he'll twist it together with an old event that's happened in the past that is similar to kind of what let me use the biggest example. BLM movement. No, slavery. You went from fucking how it happened in the fucking past, during the Civil War, and now to how it fucking is in government housing. We'll feed you, house you, clothe you. You can get pregnant, but you can't marry the father. He'll challenge your way of looking at things in life instead of always looking at it in a positive or negative perspective. What he does is try to draw you into that neutral zone first to see where the fuck you stand and twist your mind.
And figure it out on your own.
So basically what Tim does is mind fuck you then make you figure it out on your own.
But I use a condom.
Yeah, he does.
And I'm gentle.
He's not quick to do it. It's normally when he does something like that, it's not normally an hour show because he goes in depth with it. If you want to see some of it, go back into the archive. Where's he at?
Am I? Podbean.
Is he on Podbean?
Yeah, YouTube on Freedom Revolution Network, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music Podcasts. I don't know. Any format, just type the original Red Pill Show. It should be in there.
Yeah, go back and listen to some of his stuff. And you'll see what his show is about. It's not to hurt you. It's not to put you down. It's not to make you feel stupid. It's to make you try to change your perspective on the way things are happening.
If I make you feel stupid, you probably are.
I was going to go there.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make you feel stupid because I try to put everything on its simplest terms, and then people assume I'm talking down to you, and I'm not. I'm trying to break it down to the simplest basic terms, to the building blocks, and then I'm reverse engineering it if you really want to be technical. And then when I do that and unravel it and reverse engineer it, then it's for you to take it from there and figure it out on your own. That's what I'm trying to do.
Right. And go back to some I can give you one where Tim did it to me when I was covering the Minneapolis protests. Tim reverse engineered me right then and there. He reverse engineered everything that was happening and put it into a broader perspective. He will challenge you, make you think, make you dig. Like I said, if he makes you feel stupid, you probably are stupid. Just saying that now. But what Tim does is just to try to put a different perspective on the way things are happening today. And there's nothing wrong with it. I do the same thing. Scarlett does the same thing. But we all do it in different ways. Tim tries to bring a perspective in a way that none of us really can. And he's good at it. He's good at it. He will gently mindfuck you till you can't be mindfucked no more. That's how I'm going to put it. That's the best way I can. A brain-twisting, blowing show that will take you to different rabbit holes, red or blue pill you choose. Right, Pam? That is literally the way it is. Like, I'm scrolling through the YouTube archive right now, looking at the original Red Pill Show you type it in on, yeah, I
Pamela,
read that.
Yeah, Pamela, that's fucking perfect. Yeah, you should. Very good. Absolutely. Go ahead, Dwayne. I'm sorry.
You know, when I type in the original Red Pill Show on the Freedom Revolution Network, and I find it, you know, Tim does things differently. You know, all of us reverse engineer things, but not like Tim does it. You know, like I said, during the BLM protests, when I asked him to come on with me because I didn't want to be by myself, he came on, reverse engineered what was happening, and made us realize people were fucking having enough. Enough is a fuck enough. But he put it into terms where we can understand that finally people are fucking that people have spoken. We're like, you know what? Fuck all y'all. Enough is enough. But in terms that probably make you feel stupid. I mean, that's the best way I can explain it. That's why it's called the original Red Pill Show. Pick which rabbit hole you want to go down, the red pill or the blue pill. Basically like the Matrix.
And that's where the show originated from the Matrix with the red pill, blue pill, and inspired by the born from the meltdown of 2008, which woke me up. And I reverse engineered and dissected that whole thing, and we essentially all got pretty fucked. So, and I'm like, this isn't right. And then there's a million rabbit holes to go down to. Let's go down. One of many. You just have to decide which one you go down, because once you start going down, you start seeing all this stuff, and it's a lot to take. And if you don't accept it and then try to figure it out and reverse engineer it, you're gonna go crazy, basically.
Yeah, you are gonna go crazy. You're gonna go absolutely fucking nuts.
Yeah, you'll go insane. Because it started, I wasn't going insane, but I was getting, I guess you could say that, but I was just so overwhelmed because you just don't want to accept it. You know, just like if you watch a Matrix and Neo comes out of the Matrix, he's fucking freaking out right when he's coming out of it. So I mean, that's what it is. It's like, there's no way this is real. This is all, they wouldn't do that to us. This can't happen, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yes, it can. It is. And accepting it is half of it. And then recognizing it when it starts happening again, you can either decide to participate or not. It's up to you.
Exactly. Pick which way you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Take which pill. And then whatever rabbit hole you go down, wherever you wake up, that's on you.
Because conventional wisdom and normalized complacency works to a point, but that's just about security and being comfortable. But it's just all, without sounding like David Icke, it's just all an illusion. It's all about control. That's all it is.
Exactly. And I choose if I go down a rabbit hole with Tim, I would rather be on air and make myself look fucking stupid.
Yeah, well, it's not hard to do for anybody, actually. Speaking of that, so I was going to say this too, because we said everybody should do their own show. Also, you can go to blogtalkradio.com and type the original Red Pill Show. There's archives in there. Those go way back, way back. But if you want to do a show like this, get involved in the chat room first, because that's what I did on Freedom Riser Radio. And then I would call in, and then I would be a co-host. And then I was asked to be a host. And there you go. So
that's how it happened for me when I met Scarlett.
Yeah, well, there you go.
When I met Scarlett 2 years ago, it was, hey, I have a show. Would you like to call in, be a guest? We talked for hours on air. Then we moved from Freedomizer. Then Scarlett moved from Freedomizer to here. Started going on Zoom with her, covering live events, covering things that was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it was like, hey, I kind of want to do my own show. Okay, let's keep going for like 6 months, see how you do on mine every Friday night. Then I got my own show, started coming on Tim's show to see how things were done, and a lot of my show that I do, I've learned from Tim, just co-hosting with him.
Yeah, well, how do you go ahead.
Because when COVID hit, we had nothing else to fucking do.
On your ass with your thumb in your ass is driving me nuts. So, but yeah, like what about right when I got off Facebook, all the predictions I came up with Biden come in, and you were freaking out about all that shit. Remember?
You had me. You know what? That's a different fucking story for another fucking show.
I know. I'm just saying though.
Tim actually had me fucking terrified, and that's hard for me to say about anybody.
I don't want to do that, but I'm sorry you took it that way. But
no, I was terrified because I knew you were right. You know, I knew you were right. I knew the shit that you were saying was going to fucking happen. It just took you telling me, you know, like, hey, look, this is about to fucking happen. You don't fucking like it. Well, too bad.
Yep. You got what you asked for. Higher gas prices and all the other shit I said. I don't even remember. I think it was like 13 or 15 things. I can't even remember actually, but
you said the guns, gas prices, you predicted the shit with China and Russia were going through. You predicted the Capitol riots right before fucking Donald Trump got got taken out of office because of Biden. You know, Tim predicted a lot of shit that a lot of shit was going to go down, and he predicted as soon as Biden got back in office, BLM was going to start back up. And what just fucking happened?
Mm-hmm.
Should I remind y'all that as soon as that fucking police officer got convicted, hey, let's go back to the streets and fucking riot. Oops.
No swearing. Class 1 Probe sent us a love gift. I never seen that before. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I don't know if that answers what the show's about. I mean, when people ask me, it's really about nothing, to be honest with you. It's just my perception on not everyday life, but about life for me, and not letting my programming and indoctrination from kindergarten to 12th grade to some college to the news to politics to everything. It's just like, it's all wrong. The whole model's wrong. You know, get a degree, get a college degree, get married, you get a great job, have 2 kids, 10 kids, buy a house, all this shit, and everything's going to be great. That's a big lie. I'm not saying it didn't happen, because it did happen with me up to a point. But they don't tell you what happens when some things like divorce and inside betrayal and undermining in your company by people that you trusted and blah, 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 that happens to you, and or dealing with loss, dealing with a loved one that passed away, a parent, your spouse, one of your kids, God forbid. We don't know how to deal with that. We're horrible at it. Shit like that. What?
Right. Or another part of Tim's show is sometimes you get to see him do really cool fucking interviews. I know the last interview we had was with Edge of Paradise. Edge Paradise.
Yep.
Was the last one It's the last one me and Tim did, which was like in December.
Yeah, a couple months ago. Whatever.
December?
Something like that. Yeah.
You know, so it's not always going down fucking rabbit holes. Sometimes Tim jams out on his guitar for fucking 2 hours. And it's fun to fucking watch because he'll sit there and play Van Halen all fucking day long. And I'll be sitting there in the fucking behind my phone just singing away because I know all the songs he's playing by the second riff.
Yeah, and it's about having fun too, and I want to be careful with that because Brandmeier trademarked that. But I mean, we're just trying to have a good time. Just sit here and talk about things. Pretty much, I'm gonna say what you think. You're just not gonna say it, but I will. Pretty much.
Right, or to give it like this, you might see me, Tilo, and Tim doing a fucking show, but that's just us fucking joking around, talking how we fucking met and who knows fucking what.
And one good example that's coming up is I'm going to get the owner of the network on here, Scarlett, because she's very well versed and educated and experienced with vaccines and this whole vaccine bullshit. This COVID-19 vaccine is not what you're being told. And what does that mean? Well, I'm not going to really explain that to you because number one, I don't want to misinform people or mislead people. But Scarlett, she's going to come on here. I don't know when yet. I might bug her today and ask her when she wants to come on. Just specifically, talk about that. It's not, do your homework on it, man. I mean, it's not what you think it is.
You know what? It's not. In Scarlett is fucking amazing, because when I had my when I took my son to the hospital, he just had a vaccine that day. Earlier that morning. And she fucking, I'm on the phone taking him to the hospital. She's on the phone, me reading this pamphlet to me, going like, look, there's this, and this. You know, I'm looking forward to that. I want to fucking be here for that one, because I want to see what she has to say. I know what she's going to say because we've had the conversation, but once she gets on air, it's when you talk to Scarlett on the phone, then on air, she's totally two different people.
We'll get her on because she needs to bring it up, and she's very to the point, very, very informative, very passionate. And I think everybody that's on this network or I have on the show is very passionate too. Without passion, you just might as well hang it up. Right? So,
I don't think none of us are really as passionate as Scarlett, though.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, and then of course she's half African American, so if the black comes out of her, you're gonna hear it. So, which Dwayne's heard plenty of times.
That's what I call the diary of a mad black woman.
Yeah, well, you got it. You found it. You found it. So anyway, it's a great network. We've been going through some growing pains and setbacks and learning curves and blah, blah, blah. But you're always going to find me somewhere. I'm trying to find a home. I found a home, but sometimes you end up homeless, in an analogy to doing this, but you'll always find me. I just don't know where I'm going to be, but I plan on being on this network, until I guess I get fired again or until I quit again. I don't know, but.
Well, Tim, after you quit, it's like a fucking month before you're back.
Well, it's because Scarlett calls me and she goes, okay, what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. And we talk it out. And she asked me to come back and I accepted because I'm an asshole. So.
You know, you guys will always find one of us somewhere.
And you might find people that have gone off on their own and do very well. Or they try and they find out it's not as easy as they think it is.
Right.
Everybody has to find their own path.
Yeah, I think I did that the hard way after I actually got fired.
A lot of times you have to make mistakes to figure it out, not be right all the time. So that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. But I'll always be doing this. I don't know where. I don't know, whatever. I mean, I'm on Podbean. I pay for it. Spreaker, I just got off it because I don't know if I was going to get paid for my job, and I did, so I canceled it. But I'll reactivate it. So you'll find me. I'm just trying to get like-minded people that kind of have the same philosophy and ideology, just to really find out what's really going on, instead of listening to pick your favorite news channel and listen to that shit, and then you take it literally. Oh, okay, well, Fox News said this, so that's the way it is, or CNN said that, that's the way it is. Well, wait a minute, if that's the way it is, how can there be two opposite views that they say that's the way it is? There's got to be a truth in the middle of that, and that's what I'm trying to find.
Yep.
But you got to check all your, well, I'm black, or I'm a Democrat, or I'm Republican, or I'm white, or I'm a male, or I'm a female. I don't know, blah, 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 blah. You got to leave all that at the door, because we're all just humans. And we all got to get along and survive, and that's what we need to do. So you can take your attitudes and your tribalism and shove it up your ass. We all got to find some type of affinity, I guess it would be. We all can agree to disagree, but we're all going up to the mountain, which is the same destination. There's different paths, but we all got to at least agree to disagree and keep going on our path because it's going to the same place. The destination's the same. And that's all I got to say about that. And actually, I got to get out of here pretty quick.
I'm doing the same.
Yeah. You're getting you out of here? You're booking?
Yep, I just figured I'd stop on for a little bit, come talk to you.
I'm the bomb. We're the bomb. Oh yeah, blood clots and heparin. I saw that shit, and like, you know what? The company that's having problems with that can't even make fucking baby powder. So if you're stupid enough to put shit in your body with a needle from the same people, you better get your head examined. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
Short bus with a helmet.
With a helmet. Okay.
Short bus with the helmet.
Yeah. I mean, just think. Really? You're going to put baby powder on you and it's got asbestos in it, and now you're going to let someone inject something into your bloodstream and they can't make baby powder? Not me. Sorry. Ain't happening, man. Call me stupid. Call me what you want. I ain't doing that. Not to mention they're not even liable. They got total immunity from any type of accountability.
Exactly.
So no, thank you. Sorry, I'll take my chances. So see, but that's up to you. This is a little bit better. What's she talking about, Pamela? What's a little bit better? The show?
Yeah,
What's she talking about? Bumblebee.
I'm so confused.
I don't either. The chat room's usually delayed too. All right. Well, if you want to say goodbye, plug your show and then whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go because I gotta go to work.
I'll call you after this too, just to bullshit with you.
Oh, that'll be nice. Yeah, I got a 45-minute ride, so yeah, give me a call.
All right, guys. Tim, thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure to come on, and just fucking talk with you, dude. Like you're a good, I'm gonna say this before I plug my show. Tim's a good friend. Tim's more than a friend of me. He's like a brother. He's family. This show has taught me a lot. It's made me grow into the man. Partially, part of the man I've become today is because of the way I think and the way I process shit. Also, guys, if you want to catch the way that I do my shit now because of Tim, Sunday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, and 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, or Mountain Time, and 10 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Mountain, and then 8 o'clock Pacific. Catch me here on the Night Talk at the Freedom Revolution Network, where I talk about everything and anything. Fucking, you can ask Tim, anything fucking flies over there.
Yep.
Even talking about, fucking Mayor Lightfoot. Never mind. Not touching that with the 10-foot pole. Never mind, not going there.
Okay.
But we're not talking about Mayor Lightfoot, Tim. No. I said no.
All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here. I got to go to work. So thanks to everybody in the chat room. And where's Bonnie been? And it's your pop in. She's got to get in the habit again. Liberty Light. Heather popped in. That's cool. It's really cool.
But guys, I am out of here. Love y'all.
Yep. All right. Talk to you later. I'll talk to you in 15 minutes or something. You want to call me? All right.
About 5.
5? Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye. All right, guys. Time to go. Time to make the donuts and pay for people that are sitting on their fucking ass. And I'm not. So thanks for joining the show. It's one big, happy, dysfunctional family, but we recognize it. And we are trying to become a better human and trying to get rid of all this hate and racism and racism, discrimination on all levels, not just color, age, weight, education, income, all of it. It's all bullshit. So quit being mean and trying to make yourself feel better because you think you are. Because what you really are is a fucking asshole. That's going to get listeners. Have a wonderful day. You have been listening to the original Red Pill Show. Please share the show. Bye.